Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. So yesterday we talked about the potential divergence setup and we're waiting for a close, at least on the 4-hour chart below yesterday's low. Obviously did not get it. We also talked about the possibility, this is why we wait for the close, because we could get inside bar or something else that could drift sideways, which is exactly what it's doing. Let's go down to 4-hour. So we talked about the close and the close into the rotation zone. You can see how it hugged the rotation zone right here. So here was yesterday's low, here was today's price action, these two bars. And you can see the rising rotation zone just kept the lows right in check. So still for next week, confirmed divergence on a close below 472.87. Aggressive would be a close below that on the 4-hour. Conservative would be a close below that on the daily. Right now, the rotation zone looks like it's at 474.31, so I'd still use yesterday's low price. What else do we have here? We have a major support cluster coming in between about 454 and 458. So that's our support zone we'll be watching for. Remember, you can always do Gann projections lower. Let's go over to the daily chart. So 454 to 458, maybe minor support right at 461. So there's a big support zone right down in here. So that's where our target, if we get below this low, that's our target, first target for any downward move. So for example, if there was a potential short, that would be the first target for the short. Now, if you're just taking some profits or somebody's hypothetically taking some profits and we're looking to re-add, that would be the first target then to watch for a potential reversal move. If we drop below that, next major level is down at about 434 to 430. And remember, we still have this gap down here. We still have a gap fill here also. We have some gaps that still need to be filled. We have a gap fill here. We have a gap fill here. So we have a lot of gaps still to be filled on a down move. Let's do a weekly wrap up. Now this has been up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Very overbought on a weekly basis. So, this is a point we wouldn't want to chase a stock, and we want to wait for a correction and then see if it can get a rotation back up, because it's also pulling pretty far away from the weekly rotation zone. The weekly rotation zone's all the way down at about 404, so just call it 400. That's this key low from last week. So this could easily return to a weekly rotation zone, or it could drift sideways for a few weeks and let the rotation zone catch up. So we're going to watch to see when it gets contact with the rotation zone, and then on a weekly basis how it reacts to that, whether we get a bullish buy pattern or something else. Now the bottom of the rotation zone is all the way down at 337. So if some bad news were to come out for Tesla and it returned all the way to bottom of the rotation zone, we'd still watch for down by 337. Very strong volume on this week, eclipsing the volume from, for quite some time. We haven't seen that much volume on a weekly basis since the sell-off in May near the bottom. So we're going to see if this is dialing in a top where we have that potential reversal signal with the divergence. Sorry about that. So let's see. That's what we're watching for going into next week, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.